Okay, so a couple of quick updates on where we are. So this is the TinyG operator system. What we have here is TinyG connected via serial to a Mega ADK board, which gives USB host capabilities and has some Android interaction support as well. A little micro SD card and an LCD panel. Last time I demoed the fact that, by pressing essentially a button over here, I can actually download programs over to the TinyG. Well, what I've been working on since then is actually doing the Android tablet integration. So at the moment, what I can do is if I take the USB cable, which is connected over to the Mega ADK board here, this is connected to the development PC and wouldn't be used, at least in a production environment. This is connected, and if I connect it to the tablet, what it does is it fires up the app. Alright, now I don't know how well this actually displays, but we'll give it a shot here. So this is the default view, which has the program listings over on this, most of the screen here. There's really only one right now, and since I haven't implemented editing capabilities, it just kind of sits there. So the main thing here is add program. Now when I hit add program, this is the basic programming user interface. So it creates a new program. You've got the name and a description. Then it has a position entry panel over here. So XYZ, you can either type in actual values, and it starts initialized based on what the TinyG is set to right now, so what the current state of the system is. Or you have these increment decrement, which does it in a quarter-inch values. Also, if we do arcs, there's an additional set of IJK controls over here, and if we switch the modes, it'll switch to R. So you can kind of go back and forth depending on what your preference is. And so the idea here is that you can say, I want to, it's right now 12.5, 1.5, and 1 1/4. Let's say I wanted to have Z go up to 3. I could hit Z and there, and if I wanted to see what that looks like in the system live, I can actually, once I set the value, I can hit jog, and it will send the command to the appropriate axis. And the result obviously is right here. So it actually doesn't apply the changes. So I'm making Y -3. It doesn't apply the changes until I hit jog. And then as you can see, it goes and changes the state. So the idea would be here, as you're programming, you'd set the value, and then once you're happy with the positioning, you might tweak it a little bit, then you can actually apply one of these different actions. So a move action, which is obvious, and then counterclockwise and clockwise arcs based on the value that you set and the IJK or R. Now over here, the intent is to actually build the program listing. So as you apply these move actions, it would actually write a line of G code one at a time as you stored them, and so you could see the program build up over time. In addition to the straight G code settings, we've got a few different relay controls, and so far I have two toggles here, which one is for air, and another one is to insert and retract the mold. And so that would also generate program instructions. They wouldn't be G-code program instructions, but they would be program instructions to the ADK board to trigger the appropriate relay at the appropriate time. And so the idea here is once the program is actually set, it's saved on the tablet, and when you hit back, now you can see I have new program, new description here. And the idea would be you choose this, and then you have the option of actually uploading it to the ADK board. And once uploaded, then you would be able to use the go button, if you will, to actually fire off the instruction once the board is removed. So I've shut off, I've disconnected the tablet, and so now imagine I just did a program upload, then I'd be able to press the start button, and it would start executing the program listing that I uploaded. So that's where things are right now. More as I make progress.